Many people think that ACCA is an alternative to CA, and I'll go for this because it is simpler. These are actually myths. Then many say that it is foreign qualification, but I want to work in India only. I don't need it. 3. That there are so many exemptions, so it must not be a valuable course also, and the qualification may not be very vital. 4th, job opportunities may not be much. As I told you, these are all myths. Let me now answer each of them to try to convince you people as to how you look at this decision-making process. It's your career, your future, and you have to be in driver's seat. We would try to be facilitators and will try to help you. Like one person is asking about company secretary. Yes, these are also the questions. I'll try to address part of that also. So first, that it is an alternative to CA qualification, simpler and so on. Let me tell you, it can be an alternative, but need not be. These are two different qualifications, but complementary to each other also. And you saw first two speakers, Karan and Jigna. Both of them are chartered accountants also and ACCA qualified also. So actually you have answered to this. Both of them first did chartered accountancy, and then both of them went for ACCA also. So you can have one in addition to the other. It is a huge, huge value addition. Secondly, it can be an alternative also. CA does not give you the kind of flexibility of one paper at a time. Plus the articleship is for 3 years. It has its own pluses also. But supposing somebody says that no, I would not like to take up 4 papers at a time or 3 papers at a time, so I would like to go for alternative course. Fine, ACCA is for you. And because it is one paper at a time, as Prabhanshu also rightly pointed out, you can focus heavily on that. You can bring out best in you by focusing your 100% energy on one paper at a time. Then practical experience, which you can take either before, during, or after. But there is so much flexibility there also that practical experience, I don't think you should take that as a precondition. You should take that as add-on, that yes, I will learn even more. So it can be an alternative in case you do not want to pass through that rigorous CA course. But it can be in addition to that also. It's a wonderful course indeed. I'll give you one more example. ACCA, that answers my second myth also, that it is foreign qualification, so why I need it. First of all, friends, all geographical boundaries are fast vanishing. So there is nothing. The whole world has become a global village. So there are hardly boundaries of that kind. That I am in India and this is foreign qualification. Indian qualifications work in so many other countries thanks to MRAs. And likewise, foreign qualifications also work in India. Today, and I know for facts, all 6 big chartered accountancy firms, Big Four, BDO and GT, very generously employ ACCAs. they have come almost on par with chartered accountancy also. They possess a different skill set, which is also required by these firms. So you don't have to say that I want to work in India only, so why I should do it. In India, and this is not recent or new phenomenon, this is going on for about a decade, where Indian companies have started employing ACCAs also, and that too quite generously. Then there are so many foreign companies which are stationed in India. They all know what ACCA is all about. And therefore, there are so many foreign companies whose first choice also is ACCA. Because they will have to present their own accounts, etc., in the form which is acceptable to their home country. And it is ACCA qualification that will help the candidate maneuver and do the needful. So don't think it is only for the people who want to go abroad. Because people from abroad, those companies have come to India. But yes, those who wish to go abroad, this qualification is like invincible weapon. It's a huge, huge qualification if you have any possibility of going abroad and working. You may say, I know such possibility. But how do you know today? The way things are changing because of technology, governments becoming very practical, sworn enemies are also working in tandem when it comes to commercial life. You can well understand that today you may not have any idea whatsoever that you would be going abroad. But maybe 5 years down the line, maybe even 10 years down the line, you may want to go. That may not be age for you to sit down and study for a global qualification like this. So it makes a lot more sense to have it with you at the right time when you are students. And those who are undergraduates, anyway you are spending your 3 years getting graduation degree. Along with that only, with exemptions, you can pursue this, you become graduate, and almost that time, or little plus minus, you can have this most powerful qualification. In cost accounting terms, I can say that when you pursue this ACCA during your graduation years, your opportunity cost is practically zero. You don't lose out anything to do this. And that is the best thing to have. Because once you are graduate, maybe you take up some job, you may not get that much time to prepare. But here you prepare, it's a huge advantage. Then about the exemptions, whether the qualification becomes any weaker, the answer is no. Exemptions are not to lure you to do ACCA. Exemptions are to avoid duplication. If you already studied something, then to make you study it again and put it in exam condition may not be very productive idea. And psychologically, a student may think that 13 papers I have to clear. But exemptions are not to take away anything which a qualification is supposed to offer. It only saves you the time which you would again be spending to do the things which you have done already. Like doing graduation. So syllabus mapping has been done. And therefore the things not required, they don't put you in the exam condition. Same way inter-CA. Wherever syllabus is common, again mapping done, and they are given some exemptions. Chartered accountants, because they have studied major part of what ACCA is all about. So only some 3-4 papers they have to appear for. So they get exemption. So exemption logic is not like to show you carrot or to lure you or to sell the product. It's not like that. Exemptions don't take away anything from the stuff that this qualification is supposed to offer. But furthermore, I can tell you, and I told you also when we met about a month back, that at JK Shah Classes, also at Logic in Kerala, though exemptions are there, all vital things of those papers for which you exempt, we teach them. We tell them, okay, you don't have to sit for the exam. Because the application of those things you will see in the papers for which you have to appear. So whereas you do not have to sit for the exam, we practically prepare you as if you are going to sit for the exam. Because finally we want to see you a very strong professional. So nobody would be able to tell you that, okay, you don't know this part because you got exemption. So first of all, you have that knowledge, hence exemption is given. But yet to top it up, we still teach so many things to ensure that when it comes to application for the remaining papers, you do well and you clear the exam with flying colors and at ease. All in all, therefore, I would say, friends, this is the qualification worth having, irrespective of whether you are doing some other course, chartered accountancy, or company secretary, or cost accounting. These are Indian courses. They are also very valuable. So I wouldn't say forget them, this and that. No. They are most invaluable courses. But why only one when you can have two also? Lastly, I would say, friends, the students, you people and your friends, have golden opportunity to think and to, design your career now. It is going to be turning point of your life also. You will remember this day for years to come. Either because you made the right decision today and you made your whole career, or maybe unfortunately sometimes person can have regrets that, oh, that day had I done it, it would have been better. It's better to act now rather than have regrets later on. And you lose nothing, because when you are doing graduation, along with that you have to do. So as I told you twice, third time, the opportunity cost is zero. Rarely you get a chance to acquire such global qualification with zero opportunity cost. Just exam fees, coaching class fees, and you have a chance to get this huge qualification. So grab it.